Look, no one hands out success on a silver platter. If you're grinding every day and still feel stuck, frustrated, even angry because it seems like the elites just got lucky or were born into it, that's because you're seeing only half the story. The truth? Elite status isn't something you're born with. It's something you build, and the only way to build it is through ruthless, unrelenting consistency. Not talent, not luck, consistency. Excellence, repeated over and over until it becomes a force no one can ignore. Here's where most people fail. They think showing up once or twice in a big way is enough. It's not. Excellence isn't an event. It's a habit, a lifestyle, a brutal daily demand. If you want to be in the top 1%, you need to dominate your work, your mindset, your relationships every single day, not just when it's easy or convenient. You have to refuse to settle for good enough, even when everyone else does. Because the system, the environment, even your own inner doubts will try to drag you down. You have to fight that, hard. But here's a brutal fact. Working hard alone doesn't cut it either. You can grind 16 hours a day and miss the mark if your effort isn't sharp, targeted, and smart. So step 1, ditch the vague idea of work hard and swap it for work with surgical precision. Identify the one thing today that will move your mission forward the fastest and attack it until it bleeds. Don't waste energy chasing shiny distractions or trying to be everything to everyone. Focus, every damn day, until mastery becomes your natural state. Now, if you're mad because it feels like nobody notices your effort, listen carefully. Excellence attracts attention, but only if it's visible and undeniable. That means you can't just work in silence and expect the world to show up. Be bold enough to put your results out there. Build systems where your wins compound in public. For investors, partners, clients, no hiding. Elite achievers aren't invisible. They command space and force recognition because they deliver so consistently they become irreplaceable. Also, don't fall into the trap of thinking elite means elite alone. The biggest trap for founders and leaders today is isolation. If you're trying to break through by yourself, you're playing with one hand tied behind your back. The real elite don't just grind hard, they connect fiercely with others who match or exceed their level. Find those few people who push you harder than anything else. Build those connections with respect and give as much as you take, relentlessly. Synergy is the fuel elite networks run on, and no fortress of excellence is strong without it. Here's one more thing that makes the difference: resilience. You will fail. You will get crushed at times, and that's not optional. It's guaranteed. What separates the elite is they don't just rise after failure, they rise smarter. They dissect every screw-up until they mine it for improvement. If you want to be created through excellence, you need to be obsessed with learning from your pain instead of shutting down or making excuses. So stop asking if elites are born or made. They're made by showing up before the world wants them, grinding when nobody is watching, failing and fixing faster than anyone else, and building a tribe that matches that fire. That's the blueprint. The elite exist because they refuse to accept average. Now it's your turn. Drop the victim story. Stop waiting for luck or the right time. Dominate your days. Build relentlessly. Connect with warriors who refuse to lose. Turn every failure into fuel. This is how you earn everything, again and again. No shortcuts, no breaks, just brutal, steady excellence until you become undeniable. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the featured link to learn more.